Welcome to the Manatee River and Regatta Point Marina. We're doing a walkthrough of a really neat Boston Whaler 235 Conquest. And with that, let's just get started.
I'm Ed Massey with Massey Yacht Sales, and today's walkthrough video is on a really nice 2008 Boston Whaler 235 Conquest. This boat has been lovingly cared for, stays clean all the time, lives on a lift slip here at Regatta Point Marina on the Manatee River in historic Palmetto, Florida. This slip is available if a buyer would like to keep the boat here. It's available from the marina, and so we're going to take a walk through on this boat, and I think you'll love this boat.
This Boston Whaler has a great layout. You have a lot of seating available. You have a hard top with a steel frame, and this is massive. I mean, this is my hand, and I barely can get all the way around. So these are probably about 3-inch piping that we use for this construction. You have a great hardtop with fishing rods and spotlights on the back, so if you're fishing at night you can see. On the hardtop you also have installed the light for the cockpit, your VHF radio. You have access ports, so you can get to the wiring and the antenna wiring behind it. And you also have a spotlight mounted right on the frame, so that's a very nice addition. This Boston Whaler came equipped with the seats with the extensions. So these seats are designed so if you're riding standing up, you can fold the seat and give you more room between you and the wheel. If you want to steer while sitting down, you just bring down the cushion and it gives you a nice comfortable sitting area. You also have a step, so when you're sitting up, your feet are not just dangling, you have a place to put your feet. The cockpit is very nicely laid out. You have your trim tab control, your engine trim control right on the shifter. You have trim tabs to bring your bow up or down. The steering wheel is adjustable, so you have this knob down here, which allows you to move the wheel up or down and tilt it towards you. All the electric panel is well labeled and easily accessible, and you have your suite of electronics. You have the vessel view SmartCraft, which gives you all the information on the boat. You have a Raymarine. This is to control your radar, which is installed on top of the hard top. I'll show you that in a little bit. And you have an additional Garmin chart plotter that is not here. It's actually put away for now. Now in here, you're going to have a nice cuddy cabin. You can close it when you have, if you have weather out, it's raining, you can close the doors or you can open it up. Very easy to do. The door folds and it has a magnetic latch. So that's what it looks like when your little companionway is open. You have 2 steps down into the cabin, and you have a nice size cuddy cabin. You can lay down. There is a porta potty underneath that bench right under here. I'll show you that, and it's very comfortable. You have port lights and a hatch for ventilation and lighting. So it's a very nice, well-designed space. This one they put in the optional rod holder, so you're slide it through here and lay it over there and latch it so it doesn't go flying around, and you have a matching set on the other side. All right, so let's get your view from the inside. I am 6 foot tall, so while sitting down I have plenty of room still on the cabin top. So while I'm sitting is fairly comfortable. If I try to stand up, I'm not going to fit, obviously, because there's no 6 foot in here. Now, that said, this space was really well designed, and they added a lot of storage capacity right under each one of these cushions. So if I lift this cushion up, you can see that there's a locker right underneath it. There's a matching one on the opposite side of the boat. The cushions are solidly built and they're heavy. They don't feel like your average, 1/4-inch ply type stuff. This is a very well built seat. It feels strong, so it's going to serve you well. Looking to the side, or looking in the middle, when we remove this cushion, you have a removable divider, which is really to provide support for the cushion. There's another one that sits here forward, so you can add an additional cushion to make this full-on couch, basically a full-on bed all the way through. You have a toilet set up right under the cushion, and this has already been plumbed, meaning that there's plumbing for it. It's connected to a deck through hole, so it can be pumped out at the marina. You don't have to mess around with disassembling the porta potty and taking it out. So very nice thought process there to design a toilet that, even though it's portable, and if for some reason you have to replace it, it's not going to be hard to replace this toilet. But it's still connected, so you can pump it through a marina, or if you're in a remote location and you're 3 miles offshore, you can take it apart and dump it over the side. Or if you have a macerator pump, then you can have it go through the macerator pump. There's additional storage forward, so another locker. So all of this space right under the berth is all storage space. So it makes it really nice. Everything, the construction feels solid and strong. From a comfort standpoint, I'm 6 foot tall. You know that, you see my videos. And I can lay down here very comfortably. And, if it had the centerpiece, it would feel even better. So you can have two adults, or, if they're skinnier than me, you can probably have 3 adults here. And it would be very comfortable to just lay down, get out of the sun, chill out. Or if you're out for like a weekend trip where you're going from marina to marina, you can sleep on the boat comfortably, while you're doing your overnights, and then get out of the boat to go eat and have some fun. So really nice design. I'm gonna bring you inside to show you from my perspective. So let's get you in. Okay, so looking at it from the inside view, you can see you have your step here. You have access to your batteries, which are stored right under here. That's a battery charger that gets connected outside. You have your battery switch and your DC main and your bilge pump switch. You have a little bit of storage. As I was telling you earlier, those are the holes to put your fishing rods through, hang them up in here, so you can have 4 fishing rods. Maybe they're smaller, you may have a few more inside of the cabin. You have a port light on both sides. Those open up so you can get a lot of light in, and you have a hatch that you can open for additional light and ventilation. You have hangers for your, if you have your backpacks with your clothes and things like that, excuse me, you can hang them up in here, and this panel opens up and it gives you access to the back of the console. So if you have to work on the radio or do maintenance, or not the radio, but the chart plotter, the engine controls, or do any kind of wiring, you have an easy way to do that without involving any kind of contortion. You have a lip all the way around that provides some shelf space, so you can keep books or other accessories in here. You have a very nice liner running through the top of the cabin and is solid. Anybody would love to be out on this boat, especially on a day like today. Okay, as we're coming out of the cabin, you have a nice layout on an open deck. You have a nice bench on the back. This boat, they did an optional cover, sunshade, so it's nice and cool under here. You have fishing rod holders all throughout. You have cushions to lean on when you're fishing, so that gives it a nice touch. Lots of storage and fish lockers. So that's your well. You can keep your catch. Everything latches down. So when you're running, your hatches are not bouncing around. So we move aft. You have storage for your fenders back here. You have nice access to the engine. This one comes with a 250 horsepower Mercury 4-stroke. Very nice, comfortable seat aft and more locker space. Let's take a look around the deck. So you have a step to get up on the weather deck. Plenty of handholds to get forward. As you look at the top, we have a little solar panel for turbocharging the batteries. You have your Raymarine radar. Very easy to get around on this boat. That's your hatch for your cuddy cabin. You have a nice cushion seat bench up forward. Nice windshield all throughout. Handrails are high, so they sit in a good spot if you're here trying to man the anchor. You have your anchor locker. Nice drop. For a boat this small, you don't need a windlass. The anchor is not going to be very heavy, so easy to manage throughout. And you have a nice open forward area, so you can sit here, relax, enjoy the ride as you go. The way the boat is designed, if you take a wave on the bow, you know, there's lots of channeling for water to run aft and evacuate quickly, which makes it very safe. And you can climb up through the steps if you need to get up on top of the hardtop to deal with any of the transponders or the antenna or do any kind of work. This bimini has 2 carbon fiber poles. It takes all of like 2 minutes to put the whole thing up, and is nice and secure, and it provides plenty of shade for your aft deck. This Boston Whaler has a full canvas package that covers all of the areas of the boat, so when you're not using it, it provides plenty of shade to maintain the quality of the boat and keep it clean and keep it safe from the UV light.
If you're interested in purchasing this 2008 Boston Whaler 235 Conquest, please contact me at the information shown there, and we can set up a time to take a good look at this boat and review all the nice options and features of the boat. If this isn't the boat for you, click on the link above. That'll take you to our playlist of many walkthrough videos of power and sailboats. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel, and we hope to see you on the water soon.